Hi, welcome back to Roots Down, Flower Up. Today we're going to do a little bit of winter seed sowing. I've decided to do some lettuce. These seeds grow quickly and easily. There's not much to them. So what you're going to need for these is you're going to need a good seed soil. We're using the Black Gold seedling mix today. As you can see here, this is nice, light, airy soil. Easy for the seeds to sprout through. So we've opened our bag. Now we're going to dump it out on our planting table. We're going to mix it in with the existing soil. We're also going to work our hands through to break up any clumps. That is great soil. All right, once you've run your hands through, broken up most of the clumps, you're going to grab your seed tray. And this comes down to personal preference. I like to use the seed trays that have the small cells. You can use seed trays that have larger cells. You just have to be really careful of your watering habits. Push some of this good soil aside. And then we're just gonna fill it. Look at that, that is beautiful soil. And you use your hands to kind of spread the rest of the soil, making sure all the cells were filled. Right like that. How's that look? Come over here to your table, put your seed tray down, and you're gonna grab your seed packet. Gently tear it open, because some seeds can be very, very tiny. And you don't want to lose them. Pour them into your hand. You'll see what I mean. They are very, very tiny. Now the way I like to do this is I take my finger and poke little holes, little depressions right into the soil. And then I'll go and I'll pinch up a couple and try to count them as they go in. That one only has one, so we're gonna go back and put in a couple more. Now, if you're very lucky, if you're very successful with this, then all of your seeds will germinate. At which point you'll go back and you'll have to thin out the plants. We're gonna do a follow-up video once these have sprouted to show you what thinning out means and how it's done. Now, as we get a little older, sometimes our backs start to hurt from leaning like this doing gardening. That's what kids are for. Kids!
Hi.
These are my children, Alice and Evelyn, and they are gonna plant the rest of the seeds. Put your hands out, kiddos.
Okay.
Do little seeds in there. Little seeds in there.
How many seeds do we put in each?
I'm just gonna do a couple, so like 3.
It's like a pinch?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And you go back. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Why do you have to put 3 in each one?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah, why do we have to?
Because not all of the seeds are going to germinate, which means not all of them are going to break open and become plants.
Oh.
So we put a couple in each cell, so that way we know we'll get at least one plant.
At least, okay.
At least one plant. How are we doing?
Beautiful.
little slow. Do we need more holes poked? Mommy the hole poker. Alright, so once you or your children or grandchildren have finished planting the seeds, you're going to take it back over to your table and you're going to cover those up with dirt. All those little depressions where you put your seeds in, they all need to be lightly covered with dirt. Now we didn't use the whole seed tray, and you might not either. You can either leave those cells empty, or if you can remember where you left off or marked where you left off, you can plant in something else later. After you've planted it, you're going to want to give it a light watering. So I'm going to put on this little plastic greenhouse lid. And what that's going to do is it's going to keep the moisture secured in there. It's also going to keep it nice and toasty warm, and that's going to prompt my seeds to sprout. Once I have this lid on, I'm going to put it in the back of my car and take it home. We'll have a follow-up video where these seeds will have germinated, and then we can walk you through how to thin out your seeds. If you have any questions about what we did today, you can write them in the comments section of this video, and I'll try to respond to them as timely as I can. Thanks.